Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a quick video about a product that I've just gotten access to that is absolutely mind-blowing, and we're actually going to set up a webinar for this. I don't have a date yet, but this is so cool that I had to at least do a quick little preview video because it does some amazing things. So many of you I know are not Photoshop designers. I've been using Photoshop for over 30 years probably, I'm not even sure. And of course, a lot of people are using Canva, and I like Canva, but Canva's designs are focused towards very specific things. And I just got access to Click Designs, and I wanted to show you what this does because it covers a lot of bases. In fact, it really does an amazing job covering one thing that I used to do a ton of, but the program that I used kind of went away, and then I wasn't really able to do it, and you'll see what I mean. So this is Click Designs. I am on the main page here, and you can kind of see some of the things that are down under here. Right here, you can see it says, "What will you design?" And it's got a variety of different things. And if you hit View All, it's going to show you all the different things that you can do. This is really where things get kind of cool. So, by the way, up at the top, you've got your dashboard, you got your templates, you got your designs, you got your images, which these are AI generated images here, your custom stuffs, your drive, the publisher, and the marketplace, which is really cool because what this does is not just designs amazing graphics, but it allows you to sell the graphics. It allows you to buy graphic templates from others that have created some. It's really, really cool. Okay, so starting off here, you can see you've got the custom graphics area here, and you can see there's a lot of different little templates in here of different things that you can do. You've also got sets. This is where you can design multiple things that go together. Okay, and down on the side here, you got all the different types of sets, you know, from authors and publishers. Let's just click on a few of these. You can kind of see what I mean. Give this a second to load on this incredibly slow internet. And you can see here, like, you've got the different books and the cards and things like that. And you can come down and you can choose different types of niches. So for instance, social media. And you can see you've got a variety of different things in there. And if we go back, you can go into logos. So you have the ability to design logos inside of here. And there are just a ton to choose from for the templates. And let's see here. This is where it gets exciting for me, the box shots. I love being able to design these different types of boxes and things. And this program is probably better than any of the other ones I've ever used. And I'm going to show you exactly why. So I've had programs in the past that would make these kind of box shots, but you had to bring in your design. This is way, way better. So if we choose one of these, like, let's say we just choose this one here, and we would hit Edit. What this does is this is going to open up the box shot of this, but watch what you can do. So rather than in the past, I would have to go into like Photoshop or something like that and design this cover, bring it in here. Well, on this one here, you can actually click on these covers and take a look at this. You can upload a different cover. You can go to the library. You can export this image here. So if you wanted just a flat cover of this, you could export that. But here's where it's really cool. Let's hit Edit. Okay, so this opens this up in here in the same exact program, and all you have to do is make your changes. So we could say risk strategy. Well, let's go with risk strategy for safe and profitable trades instead of trading. Okay, that's a little change, but you know, it's something. And you can come in here and we can change any of this. So Binance Mastery. Hey, wait a minute. We don't want Binance. Let's say finance. Okay, so we just made those changes, and we can change the images that are on here and everything else. So there's nothing that's not that you can't change. Okay, so once you do all of this, you can save and exit. And watch this, boom, Finance Mastery, risk management strategies for safe and profitable trades. So it made that change. You can click on the side. You can do the exact same thing. Okay, so we can come in here and we can say no, it's Finance Mastery. Boom. And again, we hit save, and look at that. It's done. That's how easy it is to create these box shots. Okay? Then once you're done, you can save them, you can export them, whatever you need to do. Right now, it's saving it into the library for us. Okay? And There we go. Now we can export that if we want. If we hit export, we got a few different options: PNG, JPEG, WebP, the scourge of my existence right there. PDFs, you can choose the DPI. So if you needed to print this out, you could do like a 300 DPI PDF. You can add watermarks if you want. So if you want to send that to somebody where they can't use it yet, you can do that. You can add a shadow to it. You can add a reflection to it. All of these things at the touch of a button, and then hit export. Okay. Now let's just go back here because I want to get back to our thing here. So that's the box shots. Now you'll notice you've also got e-covers. This is where you get all of your little books and things inside of here. Pamphlets. All sorts of different designs. Okay. Now just a little story here to add into this. Back in the day, I used to use these things and I would work on Fiverr, and I was starting out, I would probably make about $300 to $500 per month just doing, 2 seconds. They would have to send me the cover. I would put it on the 3D object, send it back to them. I also charged more if they wanted me to design the cover. Now you can do that right from in here and do some amazing things for people. So if you wanted to do that on Fiverr, you could. That's the covers. So you got covers part 2. This is where you got all like your DVDs and CDs and cases and boxes and things like that. Used to sell a ton of these on Fiverr back in the day. You've also got sheets. Now this is where you can do like custom worksheets like you see here. There's checklists. Okay. So if you've got a product that includes like a checklist and a cheat sheet, you can make all of that inside of here and match it up to the boxes that you're already creating. So if you create a box, a CD, a cheat sheet, a worksheet, checklist, boom, you got a nice little package there, which brings us up to where we're going to get to the bundles in a second here. You've also got devices, another one that's huge. This is where you can put your designs inside of different devices. And I want you to look at all the different designs that are in here. And this is just one of the sections of one of the many categories. So just a ton of templates. That's just in this one section of this one area. You've also got laptops. Same thing. You've got a bunch of those in here. Okay. You've got tablets. You've got phones. And then a really cool one that I've never seen before, you got the watches. So you can actually put your stuff on a watch face, which is really cool. And then you've got scenes. So this is where you can put your stuff into different scenes, like on a table, on the laptop, which is on a table, etc., etc., etc. And again, there's just a bunch of these templates in here. Like, love this kind of stuff. Okay. All of it, again, at the very touch of a button. So you click on any of these and you want to use it, you just edit this. Come in here. And you can make any of your changes. Swap that out to whatever image that you want and then exit out, or export it out rather. Let's go back here. All right. So now we got mock-ups. Mock-ups are, again, more of these like scenes that are taking place in a location. So in this case here, you can see like all the different computer screens. Just a ton of stuff in here. You got, again, more laptops, tablets, phones, displays. And displays are always fun. I love these. Now you got the bundles. So now once you've created your stuff, you can create bundles like this. And it's really, really easy to mess with these too, because you can come in here. Well, first of all, if you hit the eyeball, you can kind of see what it looks like. So you can see there's your bundle. And if we click on this here, once this loads up, we can actually make all the changes that we want in here as well. And this kind of has like a multi-layered sort of deal here, because let's say we click on this one here. Oh, I don't want this book. We want to have something different. Well, let's replace this mock-up with, I don't really have anything. Let's pull a template with this one here. Okay. Boop. There you go. It's in there. It's that easy to make these changes. Okay. Now what's cool about that is, once you're in here, you can also do different types of edits to these things. So you've got opacity, so you can, make them lighter and darker. You can come in here, you can add shadows to different things. You can see the shadow down there. It's all your different items. You can add noise, you can add blur. So you can have a lot of fun messing around with these things in here. You can move them around, by the way, too. So if you want to change the specific location, you can do that. So all of this is available right inside of here. And let's go back out again. Oh, by the way, actually, let's stay on the page for a second here. You can also see this is where your text is, so you can change text on there. You can add images. You can change the background colors. You can add shapes to things, add elements to it, add icons. So if you needed to add an icon, they have tons of these built in here. There we go. Boop. That easy to make your changes. Very cool. And of course you can still change the icon settings too. So if you don't like the orange, you can change that to a different color. You can see there it turned it red. Turn this one to blue. And that one there, you can change that color to something else. So there you go. So you can make changes to those as well. And let's get back out of here. We'll leave this page. You got different types of group shots in here. Come on. Again, this internet's really slow here. Can't wait to get back home to my internet. But do you guys see why I love this program? Come on. This allows you to create all the graphics that you need without having to do, all the different edits and do it right inside here. Boy, it's taking forever. Let me see if we can get this to load here again. There we go. And then you got different product shots there. Group Shots Pro. There we go. That's what wouldn't load before. And let's go back out of here. So now we've got illustrations. So you can make all sorts of illustrations in here. You got annotations. So you can have some fun creating those types of graphics. And again, there's just a bunch of these in here. I mean, that's the really cool thing about this, the fact that it's got so many different options in here for templates on these things. You got backgrounds that you can create. Okay. You've got funnels. So in here, this is where you can create all the different graphics for your websites. And you'll notice, look at all the different things in here. So if you want to create these headlines here, you can do that. You can take a peek at any one of these. Okay. And then you just take these and add them to your website. You've got video skins. So if you got a video on your page, you can add a little skin to that. And we've got buttons. So if you need to create buttons, you can create all sorts of buttons in here. That, to me, this is one of the more powerful things here is the buttons, because I love really nice buttons and creating those. You got button boxes. Okay. You got your testimonial boxes. You've got sketches that you can put on there. Again, this is all stuff that you'd put on your website. It doesn't have to be on a website. I know it says funnels, but you could be putting this in print stuff if you wanted to. You could be putting this in social media things, whatever you need to. But you can edit all of those types of graphics that you need in here. Bonus boxes, so if you got bonuses for a website that you're doing, those would be right here. You got order stacks. So this is where, like, when you're getting different things, these are the, you're getting this, you're getting this, you're getting this, you're getting that. You got pricing tables, which are always nice to have. You've got licenses. So if you need to add a license to a page, you can do that. You've also got badges. And there's a ton of these in here too. You've got your guarantees. So if you can do like a 30-day money-back guarantee, you can grab one of those and do that. You've got coupons. Now I got clients that ask for coupons all the time. This is really cool. You've got contest graphics here. Like I would use something like this. This is the kind of thing that I typically do in Photoshop. Add that to your page. And let's see what else we got here. Product images. And we got the checkout banners. And then we got the marketing area. So this is where you can create all sorts of different Facebook and actually this one's up here, Instagram. These are all the different sizes for Instagram. And you got Pinterest and you got Twitter. So if you ever wonder what the size should be, it's all right here. And here, even under the YouTube, you got the overlay ads. You've got channel art. You've got, which by the way, they even do the channel art at the right size, which is kind of cool. This, by the way, is probably more powerful than anything in here because doing this in Photoshop, I always have to like figure out, oh, where's the middle? And you know, this has it already in there ready to go. Okay, you've got your YouTube outros, which would be, if it ever loads, there we go. So this is, wow, these are nice too. These would be the ones that you put at the end. And then you can put like your video there or your subscribe button or what have you. And you got your intro images there. You've got YouTube display ads and your channel icon, which is kind of fun. Okay, so there's your marketing. You got presentations. So these would be like slides that you create for a presentation. You can see pitch deck 1, pitch deck 2. Okay, you've got your, whoops, go back there. You got your thumbnails, which is very nice. We use Thumbnail Blaster a lot, but this is another option for that. You've also got pages in here. So this is where you can create an entire page. Look at that. How nice is that? Already ready to go for you. I mean, very, very cool stuff here. And by the way, you got all the different kinds of pages too. Product launch pages, landing pages. So this could be very powerful for you. Okay, moving on. We've got all your social stuff in here. And again, you got Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, and all the different sizes of things that you can do. So a timeline post, Facebook story, which would be nice and tall. All that's in there ready to go. And again, you can pick any of these, LinkedIn, Instagram, the different sizes. Okay. You've got infographics. So if you're doing stuff for like Pinterest and whatnot, and even Facebook, but you can create some of these infographics. And let's see, moving up here, we got the packaging. This is also something that I used to do a lot on Fiverr for people. So you can create the different packages for different items. And believe it or not, this is something I actually already have used since I got this, because I was looking to create, I had a client who needed a potato chip bag. And so I came in here and I grabbed one of the potato chip bags. I grabbed, if I can find the one that I grabbed, what was it, this one? So I used this one and put his name in there. So it was like a bag of chips with his name on it, which was kind of cool. You got the mock-ups in here for all of that. And you got boxes, bags, supplements, beverages. I also used the beverages one because he was giving away a soda along with it. So I made it a soda with his name on it. So you got all those in here. And again, all of these are really, really easy to edit. So if we open this up here, again, this is the type of thing that, you know, if somebody on Fiverr needs this kind of thing, this could be a service you could offer or whatever. So you come in here and we can do edit. Come in here and change fruit to fruity. Let's do fruity. All right, and that's a simple change, but we'll save and exit on that. And there it is, fruity fusion. Boom, that easy to make the changes. And you can change the colors. So you can do all that kind of stuff in here. Let's go back. Okay, so the next area is the apparel, and you can see you've got sweatshirts and t-shirts and hoodies and tank tops and sportswear, toddlers, face masks, caps, and of course you can narrow this down. We're in the sweatshirt area by men's and women's sweatshirts, and if we pick any of these here, like let's pick the sportswear for a second. So we could grab one of these, like this little jersey here. We can open this up. And it's very easy to make the changes in here. Again, this is very different from most other tools where you would use something like this to put the design on there, but you'd have to design it somewhere else. The fact that you can just come in here, hit edit, and make your changes right on here, I mean, is amazing. So instead of 01, this guy is going to be 02. And it's that easy to save, to create that and save it out. Now you can see it already says 02. And I mean, again, just incredible. We're going to exit out of this now. Okay, so the next one is the print area. This is where you're going to create business documents and things like that. You can see we got all these business cards in here with just a ton of designs ready for you to go. And of course, you've also got books. You've got newsletters. You got magazines, flyers, planners, calendars, menus, which you can see this is one that I've already done. And there's the template that I used right there that we saw earlier. You've got resume templates, you've got letterheads, you've got invoices, you've got postcards, you've got invitations, and you've got labels. So all of those things can be done right inside of here. And of course, you can choose your label size or whatever the different styles are for these particular, or the subcategories for each of these, like the menus here, landscape, portrait, etc. So all of that's built right into there. And then last but not least, you have the publishing, which is where you're going to have all of your books. And these are the front covers of books themselves that you can then add to an actual book shape. So you would design, you've got these built-in designs here. You can save those, and then you can put them onto an actual book so that you can make the 3D book object. So click on any of these, like this comic book one, and you'll be able to make all the edits that you want with it. I mean, I hope you're seeing why this is such a really cool thing. Come in here. You can change anything that you want, nice and easy. Build your own. Now, obviously, there's 2 layers there, so we'd have to go in and change this one as well to build your own. But it's very, very easy to do this, and it's got so many tools built right into it to help you out to make sure that you're doing exactly what you need to do. So now we can just put this back on there, and boom, there we go. Build your own comic book. Okay. I mean, very, very cool stuff. Very easy to do. And once you're done, of course, you just save it. We're not going to. We're just going to exit out of here. Well, there you go. That is Click Designs in a nutshell. All of these amazing categories with all of these incredible designs. And like I said, this is something that, you know, I'm not just looking at and going, oh, that's cool. Like, I'm actually using this for client work. I've already made a couple of things. I made this menu. This is new since the beginning of the video because we, you know, did this video in parts, but now we got another client menu in here. It's actually the same client that we did earlier, but it's a different menu. And you know, we've done quite a few different things to start building some stuff up here. And again, I've used Photoshop for 30 plus years, but I've started to use this specifically for my clients because although Photoshop is great, it does not have these templates, and it's much, much more difficult to have a template, use a template, and create a design. In here, it's just so easy to use. I mean, you can't avoid using this. Absolutely love it. And I've actually talked to the creator of this after Chad introduced us and had me take a look at this. I actually met with him to get a webinar going. So we're going to have a webinar. I don't have the date yet, but it's going to be coming soon, and I'll let you know as soon as I can. He actually was going out of the country, but he will be back, and then we'll be able to set up a webinar. But I wanted to share this with you because this really is revolutionary compared to some of the other tools that I've used. And again, I used to make these 3D objects for people on Fiverr back years and years ago. And believe me, the tool was not this good. We had to design the actual design we used would be done in like Photoshop. And then we'd have to bring it in and put it onto the book or the box or whatever we were creating at the time. And the fact that you can do all of this right from inside here is absolutely incredible. So hope to see you on that webinar. If you got any questions about this or you want to see it any further, let me know. I'll be glad to show you even more details about it, and hope to talk to you soon. Thanks.